I'm just gonna shake it until one falls out. Oh, that. I should have saw that coming. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jayla, and today I have a very special guest here, and that is my TBR jar / just mason jar thingy. This bad boy contains 30 challenges. I'm going to pick out 21 challenges in this jar, and they're going to determine what my 2021 reading challenge is. Last year I did a 2020 reading challenge, which was 20 challenges I read throughout the year, and I will link that video up here so that you can see it. And I'm going to do the same thing, this time with the help of you guys, because you left me some suggestions in the comments of that video, so thank you very much for that. And then me and my friend came up with the rest, and now there's about 30 in here to choose from. So without further ado, let's shake this thing up and see what we got. Okay, the first challenge is read a book. I'm kidding. Obviously, that is the goal for the entire year. This first one is actually not reading related. It is dress like a book character for a weekend. I'll probably pull a Laura Jean for this one because she's got a lot of cute outfits and I like her style. So let's see if I can scrounge up stuff for that in my closet. Next, we have read a book at the beach. This one is to be determined in parentheses because we don't know what 2021 is going to look like. I don't know if I will be going to the beach. I didn't go to the beach last year because, you know, I was responsible. So hopefully, if all is going well this year and people are getting vaccinated and wearing their masks and everything, and this virus starts to dissipate, I will read at the beach. Okay, so the first two weren't really reading related, so let's see if we can get some like actual book instructions. Next one is read a book with over 800 pages. So I know for this one, I really want to get back into Cassandra Clare. I've been off of her for about 2 years now. I think the last book I read by her was Lord of Shadows. So I really want to read Queen of Air and Darkness, and I know that one's like 912 pages. So I'll probably aim for that one with this. I don't think I'll be able to read anything that's like not in the middle of the series. I can't just start an 800-page book just because the challenge told me to. Like, it has to be something I'm finishing or continuing, I think. Then we have read a self-published author. This was actually a suggestion from Caleb from Cave Reads, so thank you to them for the suggestion, and I am definitely going to do better with self-published authors. I'm currently reading a Jack Harbin book called Meet Cute Club, which was kind of popular for a little bit on Bookstagram, and I'm enjoying it, so I kind of have already started to complete this challenge, which I'm very excited about. Okay, so the next one is read the oldest book on your TBR, and that's overwhelming. I don't even know what the oldest book on my TBR would be. By the way, guys, I have a TBR cart now. That's the trend, I think. But I saw this on Bookstagram, and I don't like the like very generic white plastic bucket ones or like just the plastic ones. I don't like those, but I saw this beautiful like gold wire basket one. I should probably just show it to you, but I'll give you a shot later. Anyway. But I loved it so much. Like, I was never going to get a cart, but I was like, oh no, this is a look. I need this. And so I got it. It was an extreme impulse buy. I was scrolling through Instagram at like 3 a.m. and I saw it and I was like, okay, tell me more. Where did she get it from? And so I saw the tag is still on it and everything. I saw she got it from World Market and I was like, oh, I've never heard of that place. Let me go check it out. This thing was $99 and I was like, at that point, just make it $100. But luckily, they do this thing for teachers where you can get a discount. I myself am not a teacher, but my sister is, and she kindly let me use it to get this beautiful cart here. So I'm very excited about this cart, and I'll show you guys it in full later, but it's definitely making my TBR shelf look less cluttered because I was really getting like kind of annoyed and anxious with how it looked over there. I was just like, it felt overwhelming, but now that it's been dispersed to different parts of the room, I can relax a little bit, and I like that it's like right next to my bed so that I can just pick up a book when I want to start reading it. But anyway, that was a tangent, but I have to figure out what my oldest book on my TBR is because there are so many books, I don't know, but I will let you know when I find out. Alright, so now we're on number 6. This one is read a purple book. I think there are a couple books I could read for this one. I still need to finish Cemetery Boys, even though I've been reading it since like Christmas. The US edition of Muse of Nightmares is purple. The Vanishing Half is partially purple. I could read The Lady's Guide to Petticoats and Piracy. So there are a lot of ones I could do for this one, and they're all on my TBR, so that's great. Next, we have, a long one. Read a book that is compared to The Hunger Games. This feels like a direct attack to make me want to like pick up Red Rising again, because I haven't finished that one either. Yeah, my 2020 challenge did not go as well as I wanted it to. Hopefully we can change that, but I know, yeah, Red Rising was really compared to The Hunger Games so much, so maybe I'll do that one. But there was a whole era when books were being compared to The Hunger Games, like, obsessively, so I can easily find a book that fits that criteria. Okay, let Instagram decide your TBR. This is pretty self-explanatory. I'll just make a poll or a post on my Instagram, which you can follow me at LalaLovesLit if you want to see more bookish content from me.
Welcome back to That's Cringe, ladies and gentlemen.
Read a duology. Seems like I should just read Strange the Dreamer, so there's that. Oh, I forgot to mention for this one, last year, me and my friend decided we didn't want to do doubles, we didn't want to do tripling up. This year, we definitely can do doubles and triples, so like, if I want to read a book that fits 3 different challenges, I can do that. So it seems like Strange the Dreamer would fit a lot of them, which seems like I need to make it a top priority for this year. Read a book featuring a character with disabilities. So I do need to do better in this area. I think the last time I read a book about a character with a disability, or like who was a main character, was Not If I See You First, which is about a girl who is blind. So it was a really good book, and I don't really see many people talk about it, so I recommend that one if you want to check it out. But I need to go do some research on other ones I could read for this challenge. Read a 2021 award winner. So this is going to be any book that wins like the Goodreads Choice Awards for 2021, or the National Book Awards, or the Book Shimmy Awards from Epic Read. Any book that wins an award this year, me and my friend are going to try and read. This one I'm excited about. It's Read a Book About Gods. You can't see these. I don't know why I'm showing them to you. But anyway, I have never read Percy Jackson. I probably won't read it for this challenge, but I wanted to share that if it becomes an option for me. Because it's not really on my TBR, but I don't know. Who knows what the year will provide. But I think I want to read American Gods for this one, because I do think it is about gods. I hope it's not just a cool title, but I want to... Well, that was terrifying. Next one is read a magical realism book. I know a really popular magical realism author is Anna McLemore. No, that's not her name. Anna Marie McLemore. I think that's how you say it. I have The Weight of Feathers by her, so I will probably read that for this one. Shake it, baby. Oh, that's the one. The next one is read a book with an older protagonist. We put this one on the list because I often read young adult fiction, or I'm reading something about someone in their 20s. Older is loose, so I was like arguing it should be someone like in their 50s or 60s, but my friend was like, no, like 30s counts too. So no offense to people in their 30s, you're not old, you're just older than me. So I guess, yeah, it can be any age that's older than what we typically read, which would be like 20-something characters and teenagers. I'm just gonna shake it until one falls out. Oh, I should have saw that coming. Give an author a second chance. I'm actually really glad I picked this one. I'm also excited for this one. So I think the author I would choose would be Jennifer L. Armentrout, because I read the Lux series by her. I actually really liked the first few books. I really did not like the 4th book in the series, and it just really changed my opinion about the whole series overall. But then From Blood and Ash came out this year, or like last year, I mean, or I don't even know. Those books seem like they came out of nowhere, because one minute no one was talking about them, all of a sudden everyone was talking about them. There were 2 books. Did they come out in the same year? I don't even know. But they seem really, really fun, and I want to give them a shot. So I'm very eager to give her a second chance, and everyone's been loving those books. Some people don't like them, but like I can understand why. So I think they'll be for me, and I hope I'm not wrong about that. So Jennifer L. Armentrout will be my second chance author. Next we have Read About the Weather, which is code for reading an educational nonfiction book, because my friend was talking about this book she wants to read about climate change, and we didn't know how to phrase the prompt, so that's why we said read about the weather. I have no idea what I would read for this one. I don't really read educational nonfiction. The closest I really come is memoirs, and I have like a few self-help books that I probably won't touch for a while. So I'm gonna have to go find myself one of those. Read something recommended by a bookstore employee. We were kind of hoping we wouldn't get this one. I don't want to have to talk to strangers. Bookstore employees are so lovely and so nice, but I just don't like talking to people if I don't have to, unless I need help with something. So I hope that there's a table. I'll go to like an indie bookstore where they have tables for like the employees' recommendations, see if I can find those. But if not, I will have to talk to an actual human being, which is terrifying. Okay, we have 4 more to go. Read a book about a road trip. That sounds like a fun one to do in case we are locked in our houses again for the next few months. So I will be looking out for that one.